Hello, I'm testing another game today, and today I am testing a game called Blox Fruit. It's actually a 4-year-old game, so it has been there for a long time, but my son wanted me really to test out this game, and it has been really blasting off lately, and there's I think it's like 600,000 that plays the game right now. So it has to be interesting to test this game. So, well, in the beginning here you can start with either pirates or marine. Marine is actually like hunting the pirates and stuff like that, but you can do everything else in the game as well. And pirates is like para-pirates, doing quests and having fun around in the game. So as you see here, my son is pirate, so that's why also I'm selecting to be pirates. So let's join in here as pirates. Well, I have been, there's 3 days since I started to play this game with my son, and yeah, I have gone a little bit far. I think I've been playing like 4 to 5 hours every day, so maybe 12-13 hours I've been gaming this game so far, and I have already got to level 427. So well, if you like this game as well, you can think about if I should start to make some content on this game as well. So what is this game? Well, it is a fighting game, right? But it's a game where you're not only gonna fight with swords and other things. You can have both fist fight, you can use something called fruits, and you can use sword, and you also can have guns. So there's like 4 different ways of fighting, and you can combine these together as well. So that's really good. So the first thing I want to show is the stats here, where you have melee stats, which is kind of the fighting skill for the fighting skills you have. In the beginning it's just normal fist fighting, but you can buy different fight, like I have like a kung fu fighting here, water kung fu, and where you have some mastery I can come back to that. But melee also is the one that decide how much energy you are, in a way how agility you are. Then you have defense. Defense is something your health, how much health you want to have, and then you have how good you want to be in sword fight, how good you want to be in gunfight, and how good you want to be in Blox Fruit fight. Melee is how good you're gonna be in normal like kung fu fight. But also remember, additional to these stats here, if you see I'm gonna select here Blox Fruit, you will see I have plus 69, and that's because I get 1 point for every 3 mastery. So you take this divide 3 and it will be 69, so that gives me more when I have it turned on and so on. So it's actual here is over 700. So that is how the skills is working. The items that you have in here is different. You can have like different swords. You can also get like different. It's actually like a cape here. I have different capes. Some of them drop from bosses. Some you can buy. Then you have all of these fruits. As I understand, I have square fruits because there was some kind of lawsuit or something where that they couldn't have the circular fruits, so that's why that. And then you have different traits and candy that you can have used for building stuff in the game. But I have to be honest, I don't know all of this yet. I just barely start to play this game. And you also have a shop where you can buy a lot of different Roblox stuff and so on. At the moment I haven't been using a single Robux. What you can see in the shop here, I have a premium account, so I have some benefits from that, and one of the benefits is that compass is still working for me. It will be, or else we are working only in the beginning. So well, I wanted to show you a little bit how the fighting in this game is, and how do I fight, and how have I got so fast up in level. Or maybe you think I'm not fast up in level. I don't know, that's up to you to think. I think I've been using about 12-13 hours playing this on the last 3 days, so yeah, it's up to you to decide. But let's go take a fly trip around and show you that. But before that, I'm just gonna show here. So different ways you can get around in the game. There's a lot of different versions and stuff like in the game as well. People giving quests, and you have a map here for the first area where you have the starter area where we are as pirate here. Marine is up here. You have Central Island here, and you have you're gonna do questing here until 15, then 15, 30, 60, 70, and then we have another map for later on and so on. And out here you can also get yourself a boat. You can get a free boat, and you can go into that boat and jump into it here. Water is a little bit dangerous. You see I lose health when I'm in the water, so I can do the boat, but that is no fun. Do that in the boat, right? So we're gonna use the fruit. So I have the fruit on here, and if you see in my fruit, after 10 in mastery, I can have a flight mode here, and I gonna use that now. So I just gonna press F, and you're gonna see I am flying with fire. So now I'm gonna fly to where I'm gonna be and so on, and I will come back when I get there. Oh, there's one important thing I want to show you. So to find the island easily, oh, did you see that behind there? That's amazing. So it's the easiest way to find the place I want to have. I have a tracker. I can put on a tracker, and then I will get the arrow, and I can see the area I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go in that direction. So yeah, let's do it again, and then we will meet there. And as you see here, we are arriving here at the spot here, and I can set my home point with this one, as in many of these type of games, and so on. This is an underwater village, so for this one I have to jump out in the middle here, and I can do multiple jumps as well. I have bought some skills that can do so. So while in here I will find the quest maker. So I have done some of these quests here, so let's go here and get a quest. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take the Fisherman Commander, and we're gonna confirm that one. And to go for the quest, we are just gonna use the fly to get fast over here. And now I'm gonna show how I do the questing. I may be a little bit crazy by doing this. I like to do multiple to try to do it as efficient as possible. There we have it, and I'm just gonna show how I do it. I first try to get more of these mobs here to come closer to me, because I'm gonna do 7 at the total, and then it's better to do multiple one at the same time. So I just try to get these getting close to me. I will gather them up like this and get them to get really close, and the combination for the flame I found, this is really good to start with a fire column. Then when I land down, I use the flame destroyer, and I wait for them to collect a little bit and fire on me. I would jump up, and I will use the fire set here, and then the blast, and I'm gonna have almost them already killed, and then just gather them up a little bit again, and we blast them out to the sky. So that was all those 4. I still have 3 left, so I'm gonna just get this closer to me, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go there. I'm just gonna have a little fun with it. So we're gonna wait for the respawn here now, and so on. Sometimes it's better to do the first quest, not always the second one. I think it's the most important that you can fight multiple of them at the same time, and so on. So I'm just gonna get that over to here, because I need 3 more. I'm gonna gather them up like this and try to avoid, and so on. And then when I have them, I'm gonna fire the same combination I just did. I'm gonna have way, and you see that doesn't manage to do any damage on me because of what I do here now. Oh, there, one of them was blasted far away, so I'm just gonna get them together again, and then I can go up, and I can use this combination again. For that, there's 1 left there, so I'm gonna use that on him, and we are done. And as you see, we also are ready for the next quest here. So I think we can fight the boss right now. So I'm gonna go here. I can put on the tracker as well, but I know where to go at this time, so I don't need to do that. So what I'm gonna go here and land next to this boss here. I'm gonna go on the stats, I'm gonna put out those stats there, and gonna have it out in there. And oh, my son almost killed me there. We wasn't ally, so I put up here so that we're ally here. Yeah, so that is done there. And let's go in here and take a new mission here. We don't need this anymore here, but we're gonna take the mission, and we're gonna take the Fisherman Lord and see if we can take this boss. So let's try to go and get this boss. I'm gonna go in here. I'm quite sure it's inside here somewhere. I can just jump a lot. Maybe that's not the best, because I'm using up my energy, and I would definitely need the energy trying to fight this boss. There we have the boss, and I gotta see if I can manage to take this boss here. So I'm gonna just start here off with firing on him and firing there, and now I need to move a lot around, so I make sure. He seems to be quite angry on me. So we're gonna have that. I'm gonna use this combination here and here as well, and then try to get away. Got a little bit hit on me there. So we're gonna have there, gonna fire a little bit more on him. Oh, he was coming closer to me. This is dangerous. This is dangerous close, and he is hitting me then, of course. And then I'm just gonna wait here and try to get him away a little bit. I'm gonna blast him up and try to get away a little bit. And it's not always I can use like the fire bullet here. Oh, he has a grappling hook. I don't want him to hit me with that one. So I need to wait. There he's shooting with that one, so that's good. Then I can use this combination here again that does a lot of damage, where I can get away a little bit. Oh, he is trying to get me with that grappling hook again, and we're gonna try to get in there. He has a lot of damage. He has a lot of health. He has a lot of health. This is not gonna be easy. We're gonna have here, but at least we are gonna try our best to do in this way. We're gonna have there. We're gonna use that one, and we're gonna try to get away. We're gonna try to get away, and we're gonna blast him. And we're gonna go. Oh, he is getting us. He is getting us. I am so close to get die by this guy here now. I don't want to get killed by him, so I can just go around here. Do you see the mobs has some problems with the walls and so on, so you can use that to your benefits and so on in the game. But also, if I am now firing on him, I will get him out of here. So I would just wait a little bit, and then I have to continue this before he kind of goes away from me for that. And I have to go away here. I'm gonna use this again and use that on him again and try to keep alive here, which is not gonna be easy with this boss here. It's really fast and hard boss. There's this one here, and we're gonna make sure that he must not hit me again with that grappling hook. That is for sure. So, oh, that was almost. He was close, and I got him. We got the boss. We got the boss. Yeah. So I just say, did we get anything from him? Did we get an item from him? No, we just there's some bug. When I have a fire fruit here and I have fire fruit here, it seems like it's showing that I'm getting that all the time. So I didn't get any item from him, as I can see. I've got these other items from other bosses and so on, but at least I had to say I like this game. I don't know what you think about it. Does it look interesting? At least it looks very interesting for me, and also by knowing that, like for the fruits here, as you see, I have many of them. I think there's 38 fruits at the moment in the game, and there is gonna be update just in some few days, as I understand as well. And at the same time, you have a lot of different swords, and you also have a lot of different fighting styles, like this one here. Like, it's really cool, different fighting styles and other cool effects that you have for these fighting styles. And the same thing with the sword, you have different fighting styles and cool stuff for each of these different swords that you can have, and it looks really amazing. I just have to say, I love this game. I'm definitely gonna keep playing this with my kids. But what do you think? Should I try to make some content for this game? Should I try to investigate, find out how the different fruit is working and so on? And what I for sure know about games like this, there's rarely a fruit that is better than anyone else. It's most like what is the fruit that is suiting the way you want to like to play this game the most, right? And remember, this play game is both PvE and PvP, so you can also kill other people. You can turn on the PvP here, enable PvP up here, and so on. And there is allies and clans and stuff like that. So there's a lot of fun in this game. Well, this was #1 Game, but I'll vibe it off. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye bye.